Hello everybody, I'm Betawolf and welcome back to another episode of SOMA. This will be the second episode of the series, last episode obviously being the first. And we have met Simon. We've found out a little bit about him, though the game seems still fairly vague. It's not giving away a lot. We've taken the subway down to Pace Laboratories and we are on the way for a brain scan. Though I'm not sure which doctor we will be meeting. Because it turns out there's quite a few involved, it seems. We did get a couple of emails we read over last time. And let's see if we can access them again to give us a reminder. David Munshi. That's the fellow. So let's go ahead and back out of that. We know who he is now. And we read through there. A few little notes about what the plans are. With this new technique that they're coming up with for brain errors. And it actually seems pretty cool that they're trying all that. Seems like quite a decent idea, but hopefully it's not too much in the experimental stages, because I have the feeling that it's going to be performed on me. So let's kind of be wary of that. And it looks like we can get a drink if we head on over here. Not sure what that's going to do for us, considering we don't have a cup. Oh. That's never going to get used. Rarely anyway. Who goes to a drink machine or a water machine rather and uses the hot tap? Really, who does that? And I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm lodged in the floor. Oh, there we go. We're out. I couldn't walk between there for some reason. Can we get this paintbrush? Let's. Is that open? We can, you know. Who puts yellow on walls these days? Come on, wipe that. Just paint that, please. A nice white and red would be nice. You know, keep it all Canadian. We are in Toronto. I don't know whether I mentioned that in the last episode. Not really too noteworthy in terms of the story, I don't think, but nice to know anyway, I suppose. Can I click escape? Oh, I forgot that's the pause. Let's go ahead and click out of that, because we are no doubt going to need some sort of keycard or password to enter there. And because of that, I'm just going to take a bit of a scan through a few of these emails again to make sure that there's none missing. You know, that we've not actually missed the password that we might need. I'm clicking around on here again just to see if it's anywhere in there, but it doesn't look like it is. Maybe it's on one of these notes. Nope. I do vaguely remember coming across a password last time, but now considering it's been a few days since I last recorded, I have forgotten, and thus have ended up screwing my way out of entering that door. I had a feeling it was on the old email back at the house. It's nowhere on there. Not that I can see anyway. Taking a quick scan. Yeah, it certainly doesn't look to be there. Oh, can we get that? Give me that. This will be so cool if it's actually on there and you can get it, push it in. No. Is there nowhere to push that on there? Okay, screw that. What do I... Get out of the way. What do I think we should do now? I am totally... Okay. I'm wondering what that noise is when I click the light. That's kind of scary considering there's a gaping hole there. Let's try the door anyway.
This is the place, right? It must be.
There we go. Let's call David. See how we get in.
Let's just call Machi real quick. Great. Got his phone turned off. That's okay. I can figure this out.
Right, so last time in the other episode as well, I did speculate whether we are at the right place. Yeah, we are going to need a password for that.
Dr. Munshi? Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, we need a code.
I think we should just break that door down, to be honest. Try and get in there. So David's got his phone turned off. We've phoned him to ask for help. And last time as well, I did speculate whether we were at the right place, because it turns out Simon does have some memory difficulties because of his accident. So, considering he's just asked that question himself, I am also considering that still may be the case. We might not be at the right place. We do need to find this password. I kind of like the lights on. Let's keep them on.
give up yet.
I'm not giving up, I'm just checking it out. Having a good look around the room. Right, 1 second. Let's see if there is any sort of... It doesn't look like there's any sort of, like, legend menu. Or consumable menu, so to speak, where passwords are logged and emails are logged. Like in Alien Isolation, you get the database. The system that you can always refer to in the pause menu. Oh, we found it. We found the cup. Let's kind of bring that. Can we bring that closer to us? I forgot how you bring it closer to the camera. Damn it. I'm not giving up on this. I'm still finding it kind of awkward with a mouse and keyboard because I don't play on... well, I do play on PC a fair bit, but not the WASD kind of controls. I'm mainly the MOBAs. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Turn around. Gee, jeez. Is that actually a throw button then? Yeah, right click's used to throw it. Oh, you can toss it around like that. Anyway, I know I'm kind of getting off track now. I will continue this game. As soon as we get this password, I'll be able to move on. Right, it's got to be on there. Unless I'm missing something incredibly obvious. Which I probably am, because when recording, sometimes I do miss quite obvious things. I'll look over them because I get quite lost in the commentary instead. So right now, it's about looking for it. Can we turn on the PC? Can we try the phone? Okay, let's take our time through this. $2501. Is that what I'm seeing there in the box near the bottom of the page? Let's try it. It's worth it. Yeah, buddy. Hello? Hello? Quite a nice supernova going on there. That looks cool. Very dangerous. You don't want to be anywhere near that. Let's take a look at the wall. Okay, so it looks like maybe there's one person signed in. Is that the message there? James G. I could have sworn I just heard walking behind me, unless it was myself. Okay, fire hose. That's all closed up. First aid kit. Can we open that? Never have the first aid kit locked up. That is just a bad idea. And same for the fire hose, really. That's a disaster waiting to happen. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go into that room. I have a feeling if it comes to a situation where I need to run to escape, I'm screwed because I'm not the most adept at using mouse and keyboard controls. Oops, that's a drill. I didn't break anything. I don't want to mess with that. Okay, so we've got some brain scans going on. Some empty drinks. Come pick it up and use the wheel to bring it in. Oh, that's how you do it, guys. The wheel on the mouse, that's how you pull the objects to and fro. Distance-wise. Okay. It's worth having a look around as well to make sure, even though it doesn't look like there's much going on in the room. Well, I guess it does look like there's stuff going on, but nothing that we can really interact with or move on from. It's still worth having a good look around to see what's what. I'm trying to click all I can. Let's take this drill. Is there any way to... Oops. Is there any way to spin it around so that we can have the drill pointing in the opposite direction from us? That way it can be used as a weapon should we come unstuck. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, is it the light and that's it? Yeah. Yeah. There was something that we could look at. Oh, there we go. Okay, they look to be brain scans. I'm not sure whose they might be. Possibly our own, but then again, I don't know whether we've had some previous test. And that would make things easier. I should have turned on the light the second it came in here. Okay. No idea. Those could be anybody's, but maybe they're ours from a previous test too. Okay, let's move on. Close that bad boy back up. Boom. And let's go to 364. Hey, is it room 364? I could have sworn it was. Yeah. We'll bear that in mind.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie, but I'm working on it. Actually, you're helping me right now.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
Something tells me there was something kind of special in that fluid that's going to help synergize with the machine that he's going to hook me up to, and he's going to screw me over. Don't trust anything. Do not trust anything in horror games. I'm going to leave that wide open so any passers-by, anybody else who manages to stumble in here, can see what he's about to do to me.
Please, have a seat.
I'll sit down when I'm ready. I'm taking a look around.
Just sit down and we'll get started. Please don't touch anything.
I'm gonna.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna continue messing with him. Can we tip that light over? No, it's an option to speak. Some more brain scanny stuff going on
Just have a seat.
on the monitors.
Out of here in no time.
Let's talk.
So, what exactly are we doing?
We're going to do a scan of your brain. Then we build a computer model of it and bombard it with stimuli. The program will help us to quickly iterate your treatment plan until it's fully optimized. In short, develop the perfect treatment for your condition.
So it's not just a study, this will actually help me.
Well, I should hope so. Otherwise, this would be a huge waste of time.
Don't bombard my brain with anything. Okay? Like in any game, I'm going to continue talking to him until his dialogues run out.
You know I have a serious condition, right? You heard about the car crash, the X months to live deal?
Yes, I heard. Must be hard having to hear that. As you know, it's because your brain is weakened so much that it can start to bleed every so often.
And if it ever gets real bad, it will kill me.
Well, we probably can't restore your brain completely, but we should be able to make those X months turn into years, decades even. And if you take care of yourself and don't do anything too crazy, we should be able to get you to outlive the best of us.
Okay, so it seems like he's got good intentions. Maybe I'm being wrongfully untrusting. But it does seem kind of fishy. And talking to him, it's alleviating a bit of our backstory a little more, so that's cool. Gonna continue this train.
I really hope you're right about this.
Me too. This could make a huge difference for how we treat people with brain damage. So, what do you say? Should we get going?
Sure. Let's get started.
Take a seat.
Okay, that may be the last of the dialogues. I will try one more time.
Have a seat. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, let's do it. Do it. Oh no.
All right, let me just get this out of the way. You are Simon Jarrett, correct?
Right.
Toronto, Canada, David Munchie. Born 1988, July 16th.
Right.
Flat neurograph, version 6. Good. All files in order.
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan. It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Indians thought cameras would steal their souls.
That's so. Well, let's hope they're wrong. Ready? Say cheese.
Mr. Munchie?
Oh no. What in the world has happened?
Did something go wrong? This isn't funny.
Oh Jesus, imagine waking up to this if you were...
I'm not supposed to put myself in...
Imagine how you'd feel
This
if...
is kind of stressing me out.
Yeah, imagine if this was you in his position. I can't see a damn thing.
Hey! Anyone?
Oh. Oh. Jeez.
What the hell is this place? How did I get here?
Okay, so it looks like we've been... I don't even know. I was going to say, looks like we've been taken to some sort of... maybe underground... secret facility of some sort. But I'm also kind of thinking, are we in our own brain right now? Are we dreaming this? Because maybe the scan was done, it caused our brain to fall asleep, and now we're living this kind of dream at the minute. We're asleep while he's still scanning our brain and the procedure's ongoing. Automated unlock terminal for service console. From service console. Okay. Well, can we unlock it? Is this the console? How do we unlock the terminal? Okay. Let's take a bit more of a look around. The urge to just throw stuff around in the environment is too strong. Okay, some sort of suits going on. Some futuresque looking space suits. Service console. Insert Omni tool to access. AKA bash it with a fire extinguisher until it works. Put that bad boy back on there. Omni tool chip install or build, shape and optimize your Omni tool with fully customizable tools and assistance. Okay. Toolbox right there. Pathos 2, service console. We've got to insert that Omni tool. Now where might that Omni tool be? Okay, so let's take a look around until we can possibly find it. For some reason I feel uncomfortable getting too close to that window. It is kind of smashed up. And no idea what would have done that. But this place does look a bit of a wreck. And even more a wreck now that I'm throwing things around in here. Is there any sort of button that we can press on there? Oh, jeez. That's kind of freaky. Let me turn around. Let me turn around, please. What in the world was that? I hope I'm not too close to the microphone, because if something happens and I end up kind of jumping and screaming, then I don't want to deafen you guys. I do not want to deafen you guys. Toolbox, yes, it's a toolbox. Can we access that toolbox? It doesn't look like it. Maybe this actually could be the key, you know. I wasn't kidding. Or if this works, I'll go insane. It's already damaged. Oh, I can't believe that worked. I cannot believe that actually worked. Oh, it's too good. Oh, the atmosphere is so strong right now. It's really unsettling. Very unique too. I've not felt many like this before. Now we can open it. Yeah. I knew that'd work. Right, is that the Omni tool then? Is that some sort of Omni tool? Maybe if we... I can't see it. It seems a bit big. It just looks it just looks like a lock for a door. Yeah, we'll drop that down. We don't need that anymore, I don't think. And we continue to have a good look around. Do not enter. Electric hazard. More electric hazards. And it doesn't help that it sounds like there's water spilling out somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to get in there this early. Maybe that's a path that we can come back to in the future once we've got a bit of a tool to unlock it with. Either that or it ends up being a shortcut of some sort. Alien, maybe. Kind of expecting it. Okay, no idea what that is. It looks like tar is dripping out of it. Miso. In fact, can we make something? Can we make this work? Put one of them in there. Put one of these in there. And we'll go for the yellow one. Doesn't look like that's going to do anything. Okay. Right, so I have absolutely no idea what's happened, where we've gone, but I think when I said about possibly being dreaming, as part of the, what do you call it, rehabilitation, might actually be the case. We could be asleep right now. Okay, we can enter here. It looks like a bit of a washroom. Mirror's been broken. Doesn't look like there's too much going on. The floor still seems wet, which kind of insinuates that it's been used recently. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Okay, it looks like nobody. It looks like nobody's in there. I'm gonna get on this side though. Yeah. Always be careful. Always. Don't need to look at whatever's in there. Okay, so right now I am kind of feeling fairly unsettled. Once again, the atmosphere is incredible. It seems like those tellings turn out to be true about it being a really strong atmospheric game, which is awesome. Really like that.
Carl, it's working better than expected. They're having a really hard time getting the doors open.
I'll permaseal as many as you can, rather not take any chances.
Roger. Did you cut off the factory floor?
All done? Should keep most of them out. I'm on my way to lock out the comm center.
Just make sure to leave a way out of here.
Trust me, I'll get you to Theta safe and sound. We just need to make sure we're leaving our power running so we don't have to return.
I hear that. See you back at camp.
How did I do that?
Okay, that was a data buffer. And what the hell has gone on in this place? It looks like there was some sort of... it was certainly some sort of running facility that encountered some sort of problem where there were things that were hostile against the workers. Possibly other people that they were experimenting on, maybe?
Carl, it's working better than expected. They're having a...
Okay, so we can pop in and out of that. And he seemed to think that it was sort of weird how we could interact with it for some reason. As if maybe he used his mind to do it instead of clicking a button and just listening. Let's listen to that one more time.
Carl, it's working better than expected. They're having a really hard time getting the doors open.
I'll permaseal as many as you can, rather not take any chances.
Roger. Did you cut off the factory floor?
All done? Should keep most of them out. I'm on my way to lock out the comm center.
Just make sure to leave a way out of here.
Trust me, I'll get you to Theta safe and sound. We just need to make sure we're leaving our power running so we don't have to return.
I hear that. See you back at camp.
Okay, so it seemed like they locked these things or people in a room so they couldn't escape and attack while they gathered everything they needed, and then fled and left them all abandoned, you know. So that's a bit of a hint, I suppose, about what's actually happened here. Though there's still a lot to be left, a lot to be explained yet for sure. Oh boy. Let's open that. And open. And that message is kind of bad news for us, because if this is actually the place where that message was recorded, it means they're all still stuck in here with us, likely being the case. And that means we're here alone as well, because it turns out it seemed everybody fled the place once that kind of meltdown happened. Pathos 2. Oh no, I don't want to interact with that robot. I don't want to, in case it grabs me and kills me.
Hey you. Can you talk? Can you talk like the others? Why are you like this? You want some structure, Joe? Yeah, you do. So weird. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna shut you down now, okay? Yeah, you're creepy as hell, so I'm gonna shut you down.
Whoa. Oh, jeez. What in the world just happened? Oh, the heartbeat. Oh, it's really... It sets the nerves on end. Tingling. I can hear something moving around anyway. Maybe the other door out there opened up. And before I go out there, just in case we're confronted with something else, I will say, did we just listen in and relive the last moments of that robot's life, so to speak, before one of the workers closed it down, as she said? Possibly. And that seems really weird, because how would seemingly a regular human being interact with a robot like that? Let alone one that's been shut down. Really strange. Just like he seemed to be freaked out when he was listening to that buffer system. When we got the audio log about everybody fleeing. That kind of looks like a bit of a head, don't you think? There's the eye, right over the little dot in the middle of the screen. Mouth there. Head coming around the top. Certainly had a lot of mystery, that's for sure. About what in the world's gone on in this place. That one's locked too. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. Let me in. Let me in there. I always feel the need to crouch down and hide in a corner when something like that happens, so that I'm not out in the open, ready to be taken advantage of. Is there no backup power running in this place? Well, and again, this may be the backup power that's just gone off. Okay, we can't do anything over there. I realise that this is probably the way you need to go, but the way that appears to be the way to go. Oh. What in the world is going on? Can we do that? Can we please do that quick? Oh, I have no idea what I'm going to find behind this door. I am so confused right now as to what's going on. It's so weird. As I was saying anyway, I always walk in the direction that looks like it's the opposite way to go first, to check that out before proceeding down the likely path, to try and find as much stuff as possible. That's if there is things to find and secrets and whatnot. Something I always like to do. Okay, we will take a look through that door. It did sound like somebody was being attacked in there and being like wailed on, but as we see, it's empty and it's totally deserted. So maybe we're somehow absorbing moments from the past, taking in occurrences that happened a while ago. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like something did happen like that. This is really freaky. Is that something we can click? No? Okay. Right now I'm getting the impression that the robots, maybe it wasn't to do with people, maybe they were creating robots on the facility, or had robots working for them, like some sort of like they were having robots working on the facility for whatever they were doing, you know, whatever they were conducting, and they maybe revolted and ended up attacking the humans. That's kind of what I'm feeling at the minute. Oh yeah, there's our Omni tool, that's what we're looking for. Omni tool version 2.5. Okay, that's basically telling us that it's a tool used to access and manage computerized systems so that we can access certain areas and whatnot. Like a hacking device. Like the access tuner in Alien Isolation. Okay, so that does not look good. If that guy over there is a sign of what's to come for us in the future, I am not liking it. This is kind of strange though. I do feel that recording this playthrough makes me feel less... Oh jeez, forget what I was about to say. I was about to say recording this makes me feel kind of less scared than maybe I would be had I not been recording. Because I kind of feel like I've got people backing me up. As I talk to you guys, you're like my defense. You're at my back. That was kind of reminiscent of Alien though, don't you think? The hatch drops down and then the alien comes from above. Oh!
Shit!
I shouldn't have done that. I should not have clicked that. Can we use that to do anything? I guess not. Okay, so don't try clicking on them things. Rule number 1. In fact, rule number 1 was don't trust anything, so that's rule number 2. Okay, this may be... Was this the door that we saw near the beginning? That was locked. Looks like it. Or possibly this one. Oh, it's dark. It is dark. I am feeling the feels. There we go. The scare feels, that is. Or the uneasy feels, at least. Scary is probably the wrong word. Swipe Omni tool. What do we need to do there? Swipe that. Maybe put it against that light there. Swipe Omni tool. I kind of don't get how I'm meant to slide this thing across the damn device. Can we squiggle on there? I'm kind of confused. Because it's got a guy holding up what looks to be a piece of chalk. Place it to it. Am I missing something right now? Probably. Okay, stop. Swipe Omni tool, it says. What am I meant to do? All I can do is hold it there. I can't click anything else. Maybe by using the mouse? Okay, well, we'll walk away from that and we'll come back in a minute. I'm going to go back and see if there's any other doors that I've got locked that were locked first that I might be able to use this on. Then again, I don't think there was any. It was just gates, wasn't it? Okay. What was actually up there anyway? It doesn't look like we can see. So let's try and access this door with the Omni tool. Sorry for the kind of stall in progress, but I don't understand what it's asking me to do. I'm probably being stupid. As I said, I find myself doing this while recording sometimes, whereas when not recording, it's just one of those things. Oh yeah, you do it naturally, and it just happens. Access denied. The AI is called Jane, so that's nice to know. Am I meant to... I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, guys, it looks like it is about time to end the episode anyway. We've made some decent progress in this episode for sure, and also found out a little bit more about what this area... what's actually going on. We've met David Munshi, been put into the machine, ready for the brain scan, and then been taken to this hellhole. And it's probably raised more questions than it's actually answered. So I look forward to progressing through this damn door in the next episode. But for now, once again, this has been another episode of SOMA. My name's Beta Wolf. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.